Well, this is not Jamboree, unfortunately, but this is as close as you will get.
It's the summer of fun on TOV. It's the summer of fun, just watch and see.
On this week's episode of The Summer of Fun, we're sitting down with Dusty Knowlton, who's in charge of bringing back Jamboree in the Hills feelings with the Old Washington Music Fest. That's happening this week. Okay, and Dustin, do you want to tell us a little bit about where you are and what is happening this week?
So I am out right now at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds, just east of Cambridge, Ohio, right off of I-70 in Old Washington, Ohio. We're preparing for a big 4-day country music festival. We've got a lot of different acts: Travis Tritt, Marshall Tucker Band, Craig Morgan, Hunter Hayes, Lanco, just to name a few. We are in here today in preparations for the upcoming days. Campers are starting to move in a little bit, more so tomorrow. Our food vendors are moving in. The stage is being moved in and set up. I don't know if you can see some of that down there, but we can take a drive down in a little bit. We are here with our other golf carts we've got brought in for this event, and then over here a camper. So we're just getting ready for the upcoming days. We've got folks coming from all over. Some of the folks that have already arrived are from Canada and Maryland. Got folks coming from as far as New York and Wisconsin and Illinois. So we're just here kind of in preparations up for the big week here. The event starts.
Wow, that's exciting. I mean, I thank you for sneaking away for just a moment. And this is going to be very cool because we're going to get a visual of the setup, which is going
Yes,
to be a very interesting look. But you're from the area, right?
I am. I'm originally from Woodsfield, Ohio, and
Yeah.
grew up with ties to the area. I still have ties in the area. Grew up going to the iconic Jamboree in the Hills like so many did, and we miss that here. So trying to
So is
hopefully
that
create something like that.
that was my next question. Is that something that you are envisioning whenever you were planning this event?
Yes, yes. This event is very much so branded like Jamboree in the Hills was. With the bring your own coolers, bring your own lawn chairs, open kind of seating. Just come out and have a great time with the family and friends. A lot of folks that I met at Jamboree growing up, I didn't see but once a year at Jamboree. And again, it was just a lot of great memories made there, and hoping to bring some of that back, maybe recreate that here just a little further west in Guernsey County.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead. Take us on a journey. So, what do you want to show us and what do you want to talk about that's here?
Well, so we can start off. I'm on my golf cart, so we'll take off driving around. Hopefully you can still hear me.
I can. It
Okay.
is as clear as day. Actually, I'm very shocked. I
Perfect,
don't hear
perfect.
any of the background noise. You must have a very good phone.
Well, perfect. Thank you. We try, we try. I don't do a lot of these, but I'm glad it's working great. So this will be kind of our main entrance here with our camper, and we'll have a light plant and all of our event staff people here at the gate taking money and wristbanding people and all that kind of stuff as they're coming into the main gate. And here are some of the campers that are already here, some of our friends from Canada and some of the other folks, good friends
Oh,
of mine
wow.
that are kind of moving in already.
So, did you have to buy tickets to this event already, or can you buy them at the door?
You can buy them at the door. A lot of folks have pre-bought, but you also can buy them at the door. We are selling them at the gate. We will have credit card, availability to use a credit card, cash, or ATMs on site also.
Oh, wow. ATMs. How nice.
Yes. Yeah. So
So,
whatever you prefer, you can.
is that because there is food to buy and drinks to buy?
Yes, there is a variety of different food vendors on site. We're going kind of through the backstage area here with some of our mobile trailers and restrooms and different things we brought in, production offices. So we have a lot of different variety of foods, fair type foods, but we've got some lemonade stands. We've got the frizzle, which is elephant ears and fried dough and that kind of stuff. And we have some baked potato, loaded baked potato places, and also, I don't know, just a variety, some chicken fries, some chicken tenders, chicken strips, just a little bit of anything that you can imagine here. And of course, you can bring you don't have to buy your food here. It is available here, but you also can bring your own grills and grill out and that kind of stuff too, if you'd like.
Like a
Um,
tailgate?
oh, sorry about that. I guess I'll have to spin my phone around. We're over here at the staging area now, and they're setting it up. So we're going
Yeah.
to do a quick zoom around of this is kind of the backstage area I'm setting in, where the buses and such will be later. But if you look over this way, we've got kind of a fence built. There will be a crowd separation. To the left side will be parking, and then to the right side here, as you see the stage being built ahead of us, this will be the festival grounds ahead of the stage, all in here. And this will be kind of our backstage
Wow.
area back here. So this is going to be a big stage. We're bringing it in mobile. Got a big crew here. Um, Nothing like what folks thought we might be utilizing the little stage that's here on site. That's not the case. We brought in our own stage from Pittsburgh. So it's a 40 by 40 with backstage and an extra staging built on a big area, big area. We've got a big stage, full sound and production, lights, everything.
And how many people are you expecting?
We are anticipating in excess of 5,000. So
Ooh,
we
wow.
have folks from everywhere. Yes, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a big time. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, the weather's looking beautiful. There's a chance of rain tomorrow, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday it's going to be in the low to mid 80s and sunshine. It's perfect weather. So come on out. And bring your
I know
cooler.
even that heat is going down for you too. It's supposed to be like you said in like the mid to I was going to say light 80s, the mid to
Right.
like lower 80s. It's going to be nice weather. So what is the big cone on the
So that
back of
is,
your go
so
kart?
I've been going around myself, blocking off some areas, some backstage kind of areas, barricade, which will have fencing too, but just kind of a traffic direction for some of the folks. I haven't got that unloaded yet. The time's getting away from me today. We've been busy since 8 o'clock this morning. So I've got to go do that yet.
So how many people are involved in getting something like this going? I see some people in the background. You talk about, everything that you have to do, but you're not doing it alone. So it takes an army,
It
right?
takes it takes a team. It really does. Everybody says I'm the boss, and I say I'm not the boss. I might be the leader, but it takes a team, and everybody's a spoke. Think of it. The analogy as a wheel. Everybody's a spoke in the wheel. It takes a lot of spokes to make the wheel roll smooth, and it takes every spoke to do what they're supposed to do. There's probably been 20 or 25 people so far getting this place ready just so far. And tomorrow, coming in at 8 a.m., when we start moving campers officially in, we'll have 30 people working the grounds, from camping to gates to, just a variety of different job titles, trash crew. It really takes a whole team of people.
So, what are you envisioning for after this weekend? I know that's kind of a loaded question before it happens, but is this something that you're hoping to continue just like Jamboree in the Hills, or is this a one and done deal?
Nope, we're hoping to make this an annual event. We're starting with this year, but we're already working on next year's lineup. We're working on that already. So
Any
um,
sneak peeks? Any info you can give us?
I can't say anything yet because nobody's confirmed. But we
Okay.
do have some different acts in mind that we have offers out to. So this is not a one and done thing. I think if you missed the inaugural, you're going to be sorry you did. You'll wish you were here for the first one, like the first Jamboree in '77. You'll want to be here, but it will happen again. We're working on next year already. We're hoping to turn it into an annual event. We want it to be a good event for everybody, for the county, for all the vendors, from all the people here. But we want it to be a safe event too. We've got the Guernsey County Sheriff's Department as our security, and as well as some additional event staff. But again, it takes a team, a lot of folks. We got our on-site EMS and fire department through the old Washington Fire Department, and some help from some other locals also to cover an event of this size.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, we're excited. It's here
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about you because again, we know that you're from this area, but do you still live in this area? And
part
can you
time.
talk us okay, part-time. So then give us a little bit of your background and then, what made you fall in love with country music and Jamboree?
Well, so I'm from Woodsfield, Ohio originally, and I still
Mhm.
have a place outside of Woodsfield, Ohio, and also in Nashville, Tennessee, part time. So I spend about half my time in Nashville and half the time in southeastern Ohio if I'm not on the road. I typically promote shows around the country, theaters and performing arts centers all around. East of the Mississippi, traditionally. We've got venues as far south as Mobile, Alabama, and as far north as Hagerstown, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. So we travel quite a bit all over the country. Um, so that's what I do kind of on a day-to-day basis. This festival has kind of been an idea since Jamboree stopped happening a few years ago of mine. It was we were trying to find a good location that we felt was a good location for this. I kind of started in that business from Jamboree, believe it or not. I worked security and backstage at Jamboree in the Hills when it was Jamboree in the Hills, and made some connections there that led to some other opportunities touring on the road with a mobile catering company and as a tour manager. And that's kind of where I figured out what a promoter was and how that all into the business worked. Yeah, so we've worked with everybody from Tanya Tucker, Clint Black, the Oak Ridge Boys, the Bellamy Brothers, Ronnie Millsap, Sammy Kershaw, Aaron Tippin, Justin Morley, Bryce. We've worked with a variety of acts, a little bit of everybody, the older country to the newer country, and we're hoping to keep that going.
Yeah. So why bring
That's
it here? Why bring it back to Ohio?
Well, I feel there's a void here in Southeast Ohio since Jamboree in the Hills quit. Uh, and people miss it. I talk to people all the time, and they say, "Well, I wish Jamboree was back. I wish Jamboree was back." Well, this is not Jamboree, unfortunately, but this is as close as you will get. Camping on site, bring your own coolers, big mobile stage here, as you can see, being set up outside. It's coming to life. So this is not quite as big of an area as Jamboree, obviously, but this festival, the Old Washington Music Fest, is branded and built very much off of the Jamboree in the Hills.
Does it have a special meaning to you because it's here at home for you?
It does. It does. As I mentioned earlier, I grew up going to Jamboree in the Hills and met a lot of folks there, a lot of great folks, some of them who have now passed on, that I would see
Mhm.
once a year at Jamboree in the Hills, but just lifelong friendships of people that love country music and love going out and meeting new people. And I hope to bring that back here because I feel, again, since Jambo has left, that's missing. And people want that. They love that. We've had, like I said, folks coming from as far as Canada and Illinois and Wisconsin, all over the country and other countries coming to this event just to get out and have a good time with their family and friends and meet new friends.
We had one of our producers find out about it, and we said Hunter Hayes, and she screamed in the back of the audio booth. So people are really excited for these acts as well. Is there one that you're particularly excited about, or is it all of them?
Kind of all of them. I don't really have a favorite. If I did have a favorite, probably the Oak Ridge Boys, just because they've become like family to me. I've worked with them over the years. I've done a lot of shows with those guys. Um, they've just become good personal friends, and they're not here. But I like all these acts equal. They're great. They all bring something unique and different to the table. We have a wide variety of acts, starting kind of in the older country with the Travis Tritt and the Little Texas, all the way into Saturday, where we modernize it a little more with Hunter Hayes and Lanco and Adam Doliak. We wanted something this first inaugural year to appeal to everybody, whether they be old or young, new and alike. We want everybody to come and have a good time, and that's what we tried to build this first year, and we'll try to continue to do that every year. We don't want it to be just a classic country festival or just a new country festival. We want to have a good blend of everything.
Well, I love it. And I know that people are really excited. I've talked to a lot of people who already have tickets. And I thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to talk to us. It is good to have you home. And I think a lot of people are going to be feeling that feeling of home back here, just remembering the days at Jamboree in the Hills. So if there's anything else you would like to add, if not, tell us where people can find you, where people can follow along.
So you can follow my company Facebook page and Instagram at Big Time Entertainment LLC. We're out of Marietta, Ohio, is where we originated out of. And like I said, we're there half the time in Nashville, Tennessee, half the time now. But we still keep our headquarters in Ohio. That's our home base originally, and we're proud to be from Southern Ohio. So follow us on Facebook, Big Time Entertainment, and Instagram. There are still tickets available. If you'd like to come out to the event, we'll be selling tickets at the gate. So come on out. The weather's going to be great, and it's going to be a big time.
And that'll do it for this edition of the Summer of Fun. Again, that was Dusty Knowlton with the Old Washington Music Fest happening this week. For more information, head to our website, WTOV9.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes of the Summer of Fun.